Smash the like button if you remember when The Rock had his own pay-per-view called Rock Bottom. This video will lead to that question.
So here's what Rocky Maivia meant by wanting Cody Rhodes to be his champion. He means he wants Cody Rhodes to be his heel corporate champion, just like he was back in 1998, 1999. That's what Rocky Maivia meant. He wants Cody Rhodes to be a heel champion like he was under Vince McMahon. Remember, the corporation, Rocky Maivia, was the main guy in that group under Vince McMahon. He was his hand-picked puppet. Just like Cody Rhodes, he wants Cody Rhodes to be his hand-picked puppet. But obviously, Cody Rhodes will say no. But who will Rocky Maivia choose to be his heel corporate champion? This sounds like a job for Drew Mac, the Mac Daddy, or John Cena. But this is what Rocky Maivia meant. He wants a heel corporate world champion, just like he was during the late 90s. Because in hindsight, Rocky Maivia, he is corporate rock right now as we speak. He's a boss on the board, hence being called the final boss. So now he wants to beat Vince McMahon. He wants that role. So most likely, Rocky Maivia might have his own faction, just like the corporation with Vince McMahon, Test, Big Boss Man, Ken Shamrock, Shane. He wants his own corporation, most likely, because that makes sense. He's a part of the board. Everything that Rocky Maivia said to Cody Rhodes in that Smackdown promo, Vince McMahon said those same words to Rocky Maivia during the late 90s. Hence why he joined the corporation. They gave him everything. They gave him his own pay-per-view. They gave him his own championship belt. Rock said, "I want your soul." This is what Vince McMahon said to Rocky Maivia back in the day. Hence why he joined the corporation. The Rock wanted everything, but Vince McMahon wanted his soul. His whole entire career, he wanted in the hands of Vince McMahon. That's what Rock is trying to tell Cody Rhodes. You are the biggest star here, but if you align with me, you can be bigger, you can be richer, because he's a boss on the board. Just like how Vince McMahon was the boss of the World Wrestling Federation. And that's why Rock joined him to have a bigger spot in the company via kayfabe storyline. So this will lead to somebody turning heel at the Elimination Chamber. This is what it's going to lead to. Will CM Punk become Rocky Maivia's champion? Will John Cena, Seth, Drew Mac, the Mac Daddy, Dane Priest, will one of those guys join Rocky Maivia as a heel corporate champion? This sounds like a job for Drew Mac or John Cena. So whoever Cody Rhodes faces at this year's WrestleMania, most likely Rocky Maivia will be in that heel's corner. He will represent Rocky Maivia as a future corporate heel champion. Now, there's people who didn't like Rocky Maivia's promo tonight. I had no problem with his promo. He sounded like Rocky Maivia. He pandered to the audience, but he turned heel on the audience. So I had no problem with his promo. And no, he did not break kayfabe. He can't break kayfabe if he's a boss on the board. That's not how that works. He's not an active fake pro wrestler. He's an actor. He's a boss on the board, so he has nothing to worry about when it comes to breaking kayfabe. What is he protecting if he no longer wrestles, right? Think with your brain. So, on the road to WrestleMania, this build-up will be Rocky Maivia's hand-picked corporate heel versus Cody Rhodes. This will be Cody Rhodes versus the corporation, which is Rocky Maivia. Who will join the dark side? Who will join Rocky Maivia in taking down Cody Rhodes? Like I said, my number one pick, it's Drew Mac, the Mac Daddy, or possibly John Cena. I will not rule that out. Let's put things in perspective. Rocky Maivia does not want to wrestle. He wants to be Vince McMahon. He wants the evil boss role on TV. And Cody Rhodes, he will be Stone Cold Steve Austin. This will lead to a feud between Rocky Maivia and Cody Rhodes, but Rocky will not wrestle. Somebody will wrestle on his behalf, his hand-picked successor. This is a great story. So who will be Rocky Maivia from 1999 when he was wearing those tracksuits? That's what I'm talking about. Who will have that role? Who will join Rocky Maivia on the dark side and wear those tracksuits like he was wearing? Listen, Rocky Maivia will take over these shows, both Raw and SmackDown. So, who will have that role in terms of, will Drew Mack have his own pay-per-view? Here's what I mean. Back in the day, Vince McMahon gave Rocky Maivia his own pay-per-view called Rock Bottom. That's how hard Vince McMahon was pushing Rock on TV the moment he joined the corporation. That will be so fucking funny if they gave Drew Mack, the Mac Daddy, his own pay-per-view called the Claymore or Fear the Steel pay-per-view. That will be hilarious, just like Rock Bottom.